Alright, closed. We got our air brakes. Air brakes are working. We got master switch on. Vario good. All this is good. Altitude set. Canopy good. Air brakes look out. Emergency plan below 200. Straight ahead. Above 200, turn to the right. Alright. Damn, it's sunny up here. Barely reaching the other pedals. We are below 200, so if the rope were to break, I just line straight forward. There's no instructor, by the way, in the back. And now since we're above 200, if the rope were to break, I turn right. Alright. You can tell it's a bit of a crosswind because the rope in front is a little slanted, or that might just be me a little bit uncoordinated. Uncoordinated when your nose isn't pointing directly into the wind. Got a good amount of flow in this air cockpit, so it's not going to be too hot flying up. The plan is to reach 2,000. Gee, 7,000 not. That's way too. Right there, 2,000. So that is 2,000 releasing. Alright, I'm going to push the trim a little bit back, because now that we're going to be a bit slow. That's a pattern, so I'm going to try and avoid that. So, cleared right. Nah, I don't want to turn into a cloud. So let's pull a little more this way towards the toe, even though that's not really regulation. That's not good to do. And let's try and keep our speed up so I don't stall out here like an idiot. That's the airport right there, so I'm going to try and make a little bit of space from the airport just so that I don't interfere with anyone. Now, what should I do? I should probably look at the thermals, but, you know. I love Class G airspace. You gotta look out for private jets, because for some reason a lot of people like to fly their private jets around here, which is kind of goofy. Let's check our altitude as we go into this cloud to see if there's any lift. I felt a little bit of a bump on the left wing, but I don't think that's worth anything. So I'm gonna go right then left. Let's turn around, shall we? So 50. really helpful. So let's demonstrate what happens if I get too uncoordinated here. So let's say I decide to kick right. Look at that string. It's telling me to go left. I'm going to push into where the string is telling me into the void. So if it goes this way, I push left. I hope this video isn't mirrored. So let's look at our altitude. We're at 1,300, so we can probably just think about the pattern. There's an aircraft right ahead, so since we're landing 2.7, I'm just going to make my way over here. Let's keep an eye on that aircraft so we don't have any mid-airs here. Let's just have some fun. That wasn't a star, it's just going up and down. Oh, this is fun. That aircraft is in the pattern, so we don't have to worry about him. Now there. Fun stuff. Dots. Alright, let's start looking into this landing checklist, shall we? Use stall, don't stall, undercarriage, never use the gear. So I'm gonna go above this house right here and I'm gonna enter the pattern like that. Undercarriage speed, 50 to 55 knots, trim centered. Air brakes, they work. Look out and land. This is where you gotta be careful. You gotta be constantly looking out for other aircraft. So right here, I'm just gonna go fly straight towards these buildings here. Damn, my ear. Sorry, bang. I'm staying away from their pattern, not interfering. So I need to keep my speed up here. Now let's enter this at a 45-degree angle. Like this. Alright, that looks about pattern. Since it's a slight crosswind, I'm going to be pointing my nose a little bit into the direction of the wind. But that's... dang it, it really is a crosswind. I'm a bit high right now, and I'm a bit close to the airfield. So let's get a little bit farther out and keep my speed up. So once the airfield is about 45 degrees from my shoulder, I could start my turn. Slip it in. There you go. Beautiful. Now let's get centered with this runway.